Developing a car starts with a competition. Several exterior designers bring their vision of a new car onto paper. At the beginning, all the sketches were only based on some facts given by Adrian van Hooijdonk, head of design at BMW.
In society, we saw a couple of things beginning to take shape. There is a certain amount of people that like a higher seating position, but they don't like to sit as high as in an SUV. The other aspect is that quite a lot of people would like to have a very spacious and luxurious car. And then thirdly, there is more and more need for cars that are very flexible, that allow our customers to do many things in life.
A jury supervised by Adrian van Hooijdonk selects the 3 best ideas of an interior and exterior design. These ideas get to the next level as a clay model. It's the first time that anyone in the team sees the design in reality on a scale of 1 to 1. It's a critical phase for the 3 remaining designers, because at the end only one exterior design will be picked. Interior designer Oliver Halmer is one step further. He's already been chosen by the jury to design the interior of the car. Adrian van Hooijdonk explains why the interior of the 5 Series Gran Turismo is so special.
The feeling inside will be of a 7 Series spaciousness. With this car you actually have a lot more luxury and space and flexibility than maybe the exterior would lead you to think.
And the interior can be accessed virtually, a long time before any prototype has been built. With special 3D glasses, all the parts in the car can be used and checked. This influences the further development of the interior design. More than 3.5 years before the first car of the new series can be seen on the road, a so-called concept clinic is made to check if the whole car concept is accepted by the customers. Concept clinic, because the different designs and concepts are presented under the same conditions like light and color. So all the customers simply focus on the concept. For the first time, the car is shown to people that are not working on the project. Therefore, the security standards are very high. No mobile phones with cameras are permitted. Next time on Developing the 5 Series Gran Turismo, why BMW crashes handmade cars and the first tests of the new car. After months of work in progress, the winner of the exterior design contest is set, designer Christopher Weil. Now it's time to construct the first building integrated design models, in short, IDM. This is the first car that can be driven, and the first time where you can see the actual status of the exterior combined with the interior. It's important to check if everything fits together. At this point, all the parts are handmade. One part is the design, so the IDM looks like a real car, but the other part is the security. Therefore, BMW builds a special prototype. It matches exactly the design concept, and it's made to directly crash it afterwards. The crash test at this early stage is important to assure that the car meets the high safety standards of a BMW. If anything fails at this test, the team has enough time to improve the safety. The crash test has been completed successfully. Now the car is safe. At this point, the design is a well-kept secret. That's why the camouflage specialists start working. For all the future tests outside, they're building a hard case wrapper to disguise the car without changing the test results. It must be robust so it survives high-speed tests, but at the same time quickly removable for special tests. The first drive outside. The constructors optimize the dynamics of the vehicle when it changes the lane and expose the car to extreme temperatures, like at the polar circle. The BMW Test Center in North Sweden. Here the engineers test the behavior of the car in winter. This means steering, starting and stopping on icy surfaces and cold asphalt. When it gets dark in Sweden, the team starts to prepare the 5 Series Gran Turismo for a special ride. Tonight they test the dust sealing, which is only possible without the hard-case disguise. For the whole team, this means stress, because prototype hunters are waiting to get the first picture. That's why they drive in a convoy. If someone discovers a photographer, they would all turn around and drive back to the base. But this time they had luck. Nobody has been seen on the road, so everyone gets back safely. Next time on developing the 5 Series Gran Turismo, from frosty to roasty, test in the desert, and the world premiere of the new concept car. From frosty cold to blistering hot, the BMW comes from the polar circle to South Africa. Surrounded by dust and high temperatures, the car has to seal and work properly. After a 10-kilometer test drive, the constructors are satisfied. With the results from the Arctic Circle, they could modify the car so everything seals correctly. Good timing, because the next test is already scheduled, high-speed driving. The high-speed test must be officially announced to make it on a special road. Back to Germany for the final endurance tests. The doors are opened and closed thousands of times. Within weeks, all the parts of the car are exposed to the mechanical movement of a car lifetime. In the light lab, the setup and function of the headlights are rechecked. And at the engine test facility, the engineers simulate a long-distance ride. Will the handbrake manage a smooth start on a hill? And will the car be stable and waterproof if it's driving through water at 100 kilometers an hour and deep water? The dynamic corrosion test. The saline drizzle is a turbo ager, and combined with the stone impact of a car in front, it simulates the exterior aging of years within months. After the final tests, every part of the car has been checked over and over again. It took about 5 years to develop the 5 Series Gran Turismo. So for the whole team, it is a very special moment to present the car.
Right, here we are, the highlight of the show this year. This is the 5 Series Gran Turismo concept car, and I'm joined by Adrian van Hooydonk, who is now head of group design at BMW. Adrian, thanks very much. You must be very excited about this car.
I am very excited. I mean, we've been working on this for quite some time, and now actually premiering this car here in Geneva is a great moment.